안녕하세요 여러분. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be discussing websites, apps and YouTube channels that will help you learn Korean. This is part 2 to the Anybody Can Learn Korean series, which by the way, if you haven't watched part 1, go ahead, watch that first and come here. As for this video, I'm of course going to be letting you all know from where exactly can you learn Korean alphabets, and apart from that, websites, apps and YouTube channels which will help you learn Korean as a whole, as in vocabulary, grammar, everything. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so first things first, as for Hangul, and which is Korean alphabets, the best way to learn it, and this is what I recommend to everyone, is Korean Onni's YouTube channel. I'll put down the link in description. So Korean Onni has a whole playlist dedicated to Korean alphabets, which if I'm not wrong is called Master Korean Alphabets, and you can learn everything you need to know through that one playlist. It will take a few hours and you can master that. Now coming to the websites, I have two recommendations. Okay, so the first website that we have here is howtostudykorean.com. As you can see, it's a text-based website. By text-based, I mean, of course, there are audio files and all that you'll be going to see, but not like a podcast format. It's more of a, you gotta read and you gotta, write and you gotta study like that, like as if you are seeing a book rather than an audio file. So yeah, so basically you can check out this section where they have mentioned what each unit is going to be like. So if you're a complete beginner, obviously you will be starting with unit 0. Let me just show you how it looks like. So it will be like this. Each unit is divided into different lessons, pronunciation, references, etc. So if we start with the first lesson, you just gotta click on lesson 1 and you will be able to see the lesson right here. Okay, so there's an explanation on how all the letters function and how it should be written, the writing format, and absolutely everything. So then there's practice, there's audio, as I said.
B, 다, 버, 브, 부, 보.
So you can listen to how each alphabet is pronounced, and it's there for every alphabet. Once you're done with it, you can go to the next lesson and keep going on and on. There's of course a free PDF that you can download if you want. You can print it out, and if you would like to study like through paper, you can do that. You can also get a workbook where you can solve different questions and everything. So everything you will find over here. So that's howtostudykorean.com for you. Next up we have is, I hope I'm able to explain this well, but even if you don't understand me, or you can open the website and it's quite self-explanatory. Next one is koreanclass101.com. You can join for free with Google, and it's signing me in. You can go to the lessons library and then you can check which one you want to do. So I had already been studying Korean and I was on level 3, so I had started with that. So let me give you an example of how it works. You gotta click on study now and then you will get lessons like this, right? So yeah, so you will be listening to these lessons and it's all gonna be like audio lessons. So let me just play it for you all. There is text also below so that you can read along.
여보, 오늘 몇 시에 들어와요?
오늘? 글쎄, 7시?
그래요? 오늘 친구를 좀 만나려고 하는데.
So on and so forth. I think you get an idea. Next up, there is translation of English for the same. Then there is a romanization to help you, but if you watched my last video, you know how much I disagree with the fact of learning through romanization. So learn Hangul first and then come here, because it will be much more helpful. You can see all the lesson focuses here. So there's your grammar points, there's your construction, like your sentence construction explanation given. There's also an option to download it as a PDF again. So like I said, you can just use this as you like it. So what you can do is, while I have explained how to use these websites altogether, you can go through these websites yourself and see how you want to create the study structure for yourself, right? There are a lot of options that you can get. You can mix two websites together. You can mix one of these websites with apps and YouTube channels that I'm going to be suggesting ahead in this video. So you will have to do a lot of mix match and try to create a structured study plan for yourself. The apps that can help you learn Korean. First and foremost, this is my absolute favorite app to learn Korean and also to translate Korean to English, English to Korean. It's called Papago, and by far this is the most accurate translating app that I've found. It's got image translation, it's got voice translation, and of course text translation as well. And apart from that, it also has a section where you can learn new phrases, be it travel phrases, be it business phrases, be it phrases to be used in a restaurant. There are a lot of categories. I'll of course put a screenshot here so you will get an idea. So you can do that. Next is Duolingo. Of course, how can I miss this out? It's the king of language learning apps. But Duolingo, as good as it is, I always suggest to use it as a practice app, not to learn Korean wholly and solely through this, because what happens is, in Korean there's a lot when it comes to grammar, sentence structure, and a lot more which cannot be learnt through the Duolingo interface, where you keep having to select the right answer. I don't know, it's kind of like a game interface, right? So it's great to practice, but you can't learn something new. It's great to use Duolingo as a workbook. Yeah, let me put it like that. It's great to use Duolingo as a workbook, so you study from somewhere else but you practice on Duolingo. Yeah. Next up is two apps actually, which are gonna be helping you learn new vocabulary. It's Korean Flashcard and Memrise. These are like flashcards which you will be getting with a new word, so you can keep a target for yourself that, okay, today I'm going to be learning 10 words, 10 new words, 20 new words, whatever, and keep using these flashcards and learn new words every single day. Next up, we have HelloTalk. It's kind of useful and not useful both. You just have to be really careful while using HelloTalk, because it's a language exchange app where you can find people who are Korean, who know Korean well and are learning English or Hindi or whatever is your native language, and then you exchange language with them. You do end up finding scam accounts and, you know, fraud accounts, fake accounts, whatever you want to call it. You are gonna find those, and you have to be really, really careful. Use the feed to learn Korean rather than personal chatting with people or personally voice calling or video calling. I would not suggest that, because there are a lot of perverts and creeps on the app. So rather just keep it to moments, keep it to your feed. Whoever helps you. You don't have to be in touch with that person ever again. So you can do that. Apart from that, this app also has other features like daily words, dictionary, daily phrases, and a lot more, like lessons and everything. You can use that to be learning Korean also. If you don't want to do language exchange, that's totally fine, but you can use that feature as well. Yeah, those are the apps. I'll be linking them down below, and I've anyways put logos on the video while speaking, so you can search for them. Next up is YouTube channels that will definitely help you boost your Korean learning. And the first one is, of course, Korean Class 101. Like, they have a website, but they also have a YouTube channel. They generally post like 15 to 20 minute short videos which you can see for tips, tricks, phrases, words, learning all these things. But they also have longer videos, Q&A videos, and also lives which will help you. Next up we have Korean Unni, of course the most impactful person in my personal Korean language learning journey, because back then she was like super duper popular. I started in 2020 and she was like So basically you can go through her various Korean language playlists and learn what you wanna. She does skits and all that also, so it's like very fun way of learning new Korean phrases or like tips to learn Korean. Next one is Minji Teaches Korean. This one is also really helpful if you want to learn some quick phrases, some quick words, if you want more understanding on, any grammar particle. Though you're learning from your website and apps and everything, if you want a bit more explanation, if you're confused about something, you can go through her channel. She'll probably have a video on whatever doubt that you have, because she's covered a lot of doubts and a lot of common questions, confusions that are there in Korean language, so you can do that. So yeah, that's about it. If you like this video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to my channel to be able to see other parts to the Anybody Can Learn Korean series. Also in the comments, if you have any questions, or if you're already learning Korean and you have some more suggestions, be it apps, websites or YouTube channels, drop those down below too. And I'll see you all in my next video. 오늘은 여기까지예요. 안녕.